Living room fireplace. Haven't done the house since I took it out. That's the height the original fireplace was on, the original owners. That one they put on that height. I like it back to that height.
Be careful what you wish for.
Don't like it so high.
But I hope that something might one day drop from the sky.
So I'll measure this now. This black piece now, I have to take away that concrete. I'm going to chisel away all that concrete. I've still got the dust mask on me. Go and take it off, go and get dust inside it. I then have to cut this black piece. Cut that corner out so that marble slides into place. So it can be quite tricky, like. We'll see what happens. So I think now I'll cut this now. What height's that? How I trying to do is cut out, see what I have to cut off. I'm going to cut off 6 inches. Cut off 7 inches. I will go for it. We better plaster. I'll cut off 7 inches. Or 6.5. 6.5. Cut off 6.5 inches. That'll allow the top to sit on deeper, because the top before sitting out here, level with the wall, that allows my top to go into the plaster. That makes it sturdier. When I cut this piece now, it's not going to cut deep enough. So I'll have to turn upside down and cut the other side from underneath. If I'm slightly out in the measurements, it won't matter. As long as I do it a bit, it won't matter regardless, slightly shorter, slightly wider, it won't show. So that's all now set for 4.5. I'm going to take off an extra 2 centimeters. I'll double check the measurements to make sure it goes out past that, but I don't want to sit there so far. Slimline fireplace, this is going to be slimline. They're leaving the tape measure in the house, don't they? So that there from the wall there now is only going to come out 9 centimeters. So 9 centimeters there, that's going to be level. How much further past do I want it? No, that's halfway. 4.5. See it? It's all decisions all the time, all decisions. A number of decisions you have to make. You ever see grand designs, they have to decide where they want the sockets and all that, and you never make up the mind. That's what it's like. Because I'm in the same boat as them. They may be multi-millionaires, but they haven't got money to waste. They want to it. I don't want to waste the money. So I'm going to cut off 8 centimeters. No, maybe that's too much. I'll cut off 4.5. The last one was 4.5. I'll cut off the 7. So if I cut off the 7 centimeters, that leaves it almost 13. Take it out. You know what? 13 mightn't be enough. 13. I think it will be 14. If I have 14 sticking out, 14 sticking out, that'd be an easy way. 14 sticking out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll cut off 6 centimeters. Hard moving that out now with the dust. The dust is clogging that up. Alright, might be a wee flaw with our saws. Alright. So we'll cut this boy off here now. The whole way up. Luna's having a wee sleep. Had to keep the dust off Luna, like. I am like a ghost. This is black. This is black. Make a wee mark. And do one last wee check. So when this is cut now, she's going to sit out. You know what? I could take that on here. 14 centimeters. That's plenty there. Plenty. 14 centimeters. So I'm going to cut this now. So it's going to take 2 runs of the saw. One on the top and one on the bottom. And hopefully it breaks apart. No parting tape on this, but maybe one as I want to see it, I can speed it up. That's how I'm setting the camera up here. I'm setting the lens on the trailer, camera on the phone, on the indicator lens, and using this to hold it up. I don't have no assistance, like. I have to do it all myself. Nobody else to blame when it goes wrong. That's a good job there. Look at that, boys. Right. Wouldn't think I was black marble, would you? There's a top now. Very good edge on it. I've had a cup of tea now, getting down a fair, but so much dust on me that I want to get that base cut. But I'm still not through yet. I still have to clean up the rest of that marble. But I'm so well pleased that the way it cuts and all, that what's that line on the top there? I better check off the saw there. Black line on it. It's been like about a thick of this. I'm wasting my time. Two of these have to be exact, have to be dead square because of the depth, have to be dead square. And using the guide, guide's not big enough. I could cut twice, I can't see that working out because of this step in here. Using a board or something to guide the saw is too thick, there's not enough a gap there to allow a board to go under. That's very, the motor's very close to the plate underneath. Sometimes you get squares to clamp on to guide these saws. Can't get it from the other side, the blade. Bios aren't writing right in that tape. Nobody use masking tape, so I've got masking tape. Why have I not got I had masking tape, I'd lay in the shed for years, dried up, I had dump it. Then I could use a felt tip marker, but I'm not precise enough. The point on a marker, even that tap won't come out. Nothing's working. The tap won't even come off my marker. Like, what else do you need to go wrong? Could do a masking tape. And then you get a square, make sure that's cut square. I look for masking tape. Right, these are the sides now. That's the bottom, that's the top. I'm cutting off 7 inches off the bottom, so I'll cut along the edge of that tape. And I'll start off with doing the side first. It's going to be a wee bit trickier this, trying to get, that's going to be the hardest bit to cut there. My blade might be deep enough. If it's not, I'll get the big angle grinder out and finish off the angle grinder. Have the two of them marked out. The problem with this tape I'm having now, see the sellotape, the white comes off, leaving the sticky tape on. I had a bother getting that removed. So I had to get stuff to get stickiness off next, that's the next thing. So I'll get these two cut now. I'll have to do this freehand, so I'm using a wee batten of wood. And because it's the hardest bit, we'll do this bit first. Maybe if I cut down there, I can turn it on its back and then cut it from the back. That's how I'll do it. So I'll turn it around its back then and cut up there. But if anything, it's better off a bit on the small side. Not if it's on the big side, it's going to be a handling. So we'll see how it goes. Out over this way. That's a go. problem is staying up with the dust. Need to get wee brackets put on this now to hold it to the wall. I'm going to clean that other side piece of marble up, and I might need that piece of marble. That piece there cut in two will do the top because the fire is lower now, so I'll cut that down the middle. The only thing is, if there's any marble left over, maybe I could do the sides of the fire. I have two bits on the side, that'll be a third, so there might be enough to do inside the fire with marble too. That bit there left over, now that's the one side. So we'll do this side and I'll carry the two sides in. So I cut that in half and that'll do the top. I'll leave that and see if we need it later. Back in the living room again, there's my old fire front there. There's glass door and all goes on that. And I was thinking maybe I could make something like that when a false fire display and want to just check for size. But regardless, I'll put that over there now. Don't know if I'm using that or not. But I'm going to chisel this away now. See how flat that floor is. And if I chisel that away then, I'll get this cut here to match, cut that out so the marble fits in. All I want is maybe about that much there sticking out, that much sticking out past. I don't want it sticking out halfway across my living room floor. That's only because ashes fall out. I might have a wee electric fire or something there, a wee fire effect. I'm looking at different things, trying to get an LCD panel effect to go behind the original glass door of that, but there's ones that are pretty cheap, but they're too small. So we'll see what happens here now. I'll cut this away. I need to pull this back and then I'll cut that away then. You see what the last one's done? The boy built this fireplace. There's the original house floor there. That's the original floor, the original tiles upon on the floor. He put on the wooden floor and then built the fireplace on top of the wooden floor. So he had that wooden floor was down here before he actually assembled the rest of that fireplace. That's him having any joints on the floor. I said the boy lived in this house, he built fireplaces. Now the only thing I noticed, when I took the other one out, I was able to break it quite easy. I don't want this one to break. The last one's handy broke. I'm going to keep these tiles in one piece. The depth and all is okay here. So I can't cut it in here, the mess, the dust. Unless I try something with water, I don't know. I'll try and carry it out anyway in one piece, but I have to be careful cutting it. Tiles, I know that's not going to break. The actual backing will break. I don't fancy building up a new backing. But that floor and all, I'm taking this wooden floor away. So I'm going to cut that wooden floor away now and get this down to the proper house floor. More work than I thought now. I'll start off now with the SDS drill. I'm going to get stuck in there now and I'll get that broke away there. I am going to have to cut that in the living room. The dust is going to be terrible. I'm going to try and squirt water on it. I cannot physically pick that up. To get it up there, from that angle, I had to use the crowbar and set it on my foot. And I was able to just turn it on its edge. I can't physically move that. It's just too heavy.
So good.
Maybe two young lads could lift it. I can't lift it. I can't even get my hands underneath to grab it. If I lay it flat again, I can't pick it up. So I'm going ahead and chisel this out. I'm going to cut this floor back. And hopefully then when I saw this down, I should be able to slide into place. It'll be half the weight once I saw it down. As it is, I can't lift it. You know they say when you dig a clay hole, you always get like double the clay out of a hole and it blocks. Well, that wee bit of cement down there, look at that there. One full bucket and a bit. That stuff there is hard as anything. And if it's joined on there, and if it's on top of the tile floor, I should get it out. But I don't see no joints. It goes on down behind. So it's going to be hard to get out. I've tried that, but it's very, very hard concrete. You see where it's baked with the heat of the fire. Normally you can really stuck drill a pile of holes, but I've got to get this done here. It's got to be flat. If I was re-cementing it again, it wouldn't matter. So either way, if I don't get it all out, I'll take the top layer off so I can re-cement it. At least I get rid of all those soot and all. And put a wee fresh bit of cement. Even if I get enough off, I used to have them tiles. I had a couple of them tiles spare, you know, the boy left them behind. I just dumped them last year. I could have set them in there myself, you know. But see, I'll have a crack at see what I get out and what I don't get out. But it's going to be a lot harder than I thought. Get an idea, look. You see how hard it is? Maybe it's not very likely by the time I get this done here, but I'll have to get on with it. I'll get 2 hands at it now. Actually getting there. There's hope. There's a natural crack developed here. That'll help me. The good news is because of the floor tiles, it's breaking clean to the floor. So that means my marble will fit in nicely. That side was harder, that. Give it a chance for the tools to cool down as well. But every wee job you go to do takes far longer than you ever think. I was going up down this whole chimney brace. In all fairness, I've one of them good big enormous cangles from after digging up streets. So if I broke that up right easily once the chimney was removed. That's an odd bucket full. That wee drill there was Argos. I just did a wee tool at that time. I wouldn't have bought that one if I had a choice. Little Aldi used to sell them, and theirs was more powerful for the same price. But I haven't seen it for sale in them stores. I just saw cordless tools now they're selling. They're not selling corded tools. But everybody needs one of these wee drills here, wee SDS drill. Saves you a fortune in bits compared to a normal drill. I'm working along this natural crack. That will come out clean then against the bricks, hopefully. But when it comes to there, that's going to be a bit haggard. But look, there's something I'm doing here at the back. I might just put breeze blocks in this gap and just paint them breeze blocks. That's the end thing now, isn't it? No point in taping the rest now. The pair of phones plastered. That's as far as I've got now. I'll say another half an hour. So that's finished. That's how far I've got now. I'll tell you what I hate. I hate cement dust. The number of times I've cleaned cement dust off my sofa. I hate cleaning cement dust. Problem is, there's my fancy wonder there. Like, there's no ventilation in this room. That's why I get the new one that I put in shortly now. It's going to have 2 openings. And a big opening on the top. Need fresh air. No vents or nothing on that. And any time you get, when I had the fire, you got smoke or anything, like, you cannot vent the room. So I've had to open my front door and bathroom window. So any dust can sort of get out like. But I hate cleaning afterwards. I don't mind normal cleaning, that's cement. So that's pretty well done now. I was pretty lucky I got that one big chunk out, but that was the hardest bit of concrete to get out. So I worked my way along the middle, the way the natural crack was, and I loosened it at the sides, and the hope that it would come out in one piece. And lucky enough, it came out in one piece. That other side there now, I'm going to have to breeze block up that hole there, make it the same as the rest. Maybe I should take out that wee bit of cement there and make it easier to put the breeze blocks on, because If we're laying brick in that now, it'll be hard. I'm cutting these pipes back now, they'll not be used. And now I have to try and cut that. I say the dust in here with that drill, if I use that saw, man, I'm not going to be able to breathe. So I'm going to try and hook it up to the hose pipe that we saw, see if I can keep the dust down. I'll lay this back down in place now and I'll scribe the bits I need cut out. And as far as fitting it goes, it would be handy to have self-level floor compound or something, a wee bed or something to set it on, to take out all the bumps. But don't think it's really necessary. There's the odd wee high bit now, I've hoovered it, so the odd wee high bit, I'll take that off. Doesn't matter if it's low, as long as it's not too high. There's a wee bit too high. So until you get it clean, you can't see. But I don't know how I'll take that off. I might move some of this out mortar here too in the wall. Get that cleaned up a wee bit before I put the fire on. There's more crap there because now that I'm lowering it, it might get in the way. Get in there. I cut these floorboards back. I bought this oscillating tool, Amazon sale there. Never used one before. Supposed to do everything. I don't know what blade does what. What does that blade do? What is that? That's a cutting blade. Does that cut everything? I don't know. Universal like. I'm going to take it out now. I'm just going to clip it on and I'm going to see what it cuts and what it does. It has to be fitted with the wrong blade. Like, what's that blade? That's a wee saw there. Is that the one I need, I wonder? I would have thought it'd been the other wee blade, you know. Wee sanding one. I see when you see them, look, there's teeth on it. Just picking up the wee teeth. Look, there's wee teeth on it. It's not picking it up. I'm trying to see if I can focus into this, boys. There's wee teeth on it, see that? No, see, in the picture you don't see that. That's why I couldn't understand. I suppose there's teeth on it. So I'm going to put that on there. The only thing is, if I hit the concrete floor, it's going to wear it out. Will that cut copper pipe too, will it? We'll find out. How's it go on? Wee Allen key. There's an Allen key not that. I'll work this out here now and see if we get it going. Got the blade changed. Wee Allen key. I thought, well, they made a mistake there. They didn't put an Allen key in, did they? They have put an Allen key in. It's on the flex. Don't like it. They should have had the Allen key where it slides into the machine. It's got speed control there. There's dust on it already, it's only out of the box. Just on and off. That's basically it, on and off and speed control. Say, I don't know if it does copper or metal or what it does. There's a difference. I'd imagine the wee one blade's going to do all. Copper's pretty soft anyway. That blade there doesn't look like it's going to do metal, does it? But I'm going to try these copper pipes. I'll plug it in now and find out. If it makes a funny noise, I know we'll give up on that idea. But the floor won't cut now. I'll cut the floor first. So I've never had one of these tools before. Maybe I need a big extension either. I'll stick it in here. I'm going to knock off my TV settings now. There we go. I bet that's going to put your hand. Well, 2 copper pipes. That's fine out now. About a mile and angle, then they could cut this, but we'll see what happens. Can't reach anymore, but can't do it like. not very good insulation. Insulation's dropping down. Not very good in insulation. In all fairness, I've had no experience of using one of them. I haven't read the instructions. It goes a wee bit faster when I had it. But stuff like that, you're not going to be able to go underneath a floor without hitting the floor. You know, you're going to hit things. So you don't want the blade fails well easy, like, because of the type of jobs it has to do. But I can't get into the corners. Break it off with a screwdriver now. Close it off, I'll break it off with a screwdriver. Take that insulation off there so I can cut that, but it's not very good at cutting the insulation. I'll cut that one there with a pipe cutter. As for this one here, this has almost got through, like. See what kind of cut it now. That's it. People watch me say, "Oh God, look what that man's doing there." I say, if somebody ever wants to put this fire on again, a proper plumber come with his proper wee tool and he'll cut that neatly. He'll still put that pipe to reconnect them, should anybody want to put a boiler in the future. I'll be there by that time. Too hard, I need something to hold it there. Cutting that wee pipe on there, it's been hard enough getting an angle grind in there, but it's hard getting that in through. It's halfway through. I don't think it's through enough. The pipe's shaking away a lot. I might have to cut it all up, but just, you know, it's not an ideal tool, like, but it's, I'll have a see. Hit the knife too now, I won't go any deeper. If I go up there, I'm going to hit the constant. I still can't get any more than that. I might be able to break it off with a pair of pliers now. So I'm hitting that out pipe. No, I don't think it's cut enough. This is about 3/4 of the way through, you know. A pair of pliers there and regular to break. A hard tug, I didn't need pliers. Hard tug. Plumbers are big on, oh my God, look at that. Egypt. Yeah, but if they didn't charge as much as they did, I would get one in. That's it then, alright. So next job now is lay this back down flat and try and cut it in the living room. It's gonna be hard. Not looking forward to that. Not the cutting, the dust. Got my amount of dust outside. Not very brave. Look at this. Just off a kit lying there. They're very good at DIY. See my other pups? Always sticking their nose in, so they were. See Shadow? Couldn't keep Shadow away. I had to put a wee gate and all to keep Shadow away all the time. Always, once you heard the door starting up, he was up investigating. We Luna the wee soul. She's taken all the straight. She's been fed and all, haven't you, pet? You had a wee walk this morning. And we'll get you out again this evening. Right, this thing down now.